Morning guys, Thursday today. Dave and I are heading over to Maria Island. You catch the ferry from Tribuna. This is the information and booking office. Little sign out the front tells you temperatures, tides. So what's over on Maria Island is the Painted Cliffs, and it's best to see it at low tide. I'll just show you in the office. So down here is where you arrive and depart on the ferry. And the ferry is due, or we are due to board at 11:30. So it should be here very soon. And we'll take you with us for the day. So guys, we're now on the ferry over to Maria Island. This is the inside seating area. They serve coffee, drinks.
Yeah, no worries. We want to come around this side.
Coming into Maria Island. So guys, we're here at Bike It Tasmania. They only have enough bikes for a certain number of people. If you don't book, you pretty much miss out. The guys here are a bit, iffy. They really don't know how to count, don't know what's going on. And before you come, read the reviews on Google because it's really bad customer service. So we've been standing here for 40 minutes now waiting, and they couldn't have the decency to tell us that there weren't bikes available. Anyway, we'll head now down to the Painted Cliffs and show you around.
Over the other side there is the Painted Cliffs. The water's turquoise.
Maybe you guys go through them.
But it's pretty good. Oh look, there's a couple of bikes we can borrow. Oh, are they yours?
No, we said the same thing.
Painted Cliffs, 10 minutes, 500 metres. You can see the Painted Cliffs over in the distance. Gorgeous view. And what's great about this island is there's no vehicles on the island, so it's just walking around or riding a push bike. It's actually low tide at the moment. It's the best time to see the Painted Cliffs. Come on high tide, the water's up to the cliffs and you can't really see them. So here we are guys, the Painted Cliffs on Maria Island. The Painted Cliffs, beautiful beach, and we're heading back towards the ferry. What did you think of the Painted Cliffs, Dave?
Well, I want to know who painted them for starters.
Did you feel them?
No.
They were very like a sandy texture, like they just crumble any time.
Oh, right. But yeah, no, they were very interesting and they were nice. But I wouldn't have paid the $43 that we paid to come across just to look at them.
But you did.
Yeah, that's right. No, I think you'd want a longer time here, and you definitely want a push bike. So you'd want to bring your own bike as opposed to hire a bike, but if it's a last resort, make sure you do hire one more than 24 hours out from coming. Us coming today was a last minute decision yesterday, and obviously you can only hire a bike if it's within 24, longer than 24 hours out. But with a bike and a bit more time, you get around and see a hell of a lot more that's on here. But no, it was good.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Dave was just sitting down with his drone and he looked to the left and there's a bloody tiger snake right next to him. If he didn't look left, it could be on his feet right now. So that's why, as another thing you should always carry with you, especially down here, is a first aid kit for snake bites. He's pretty long actually.
Yeah.
Had a few kids, bought a new house, promised you heaven but it never did work out. Got a new job and moved uptown. I bought you everything, you never questioned why. All this time I waited for a season where everything felt right. All the different phases and the reasons to make it all worthwhile. My best care walk through the door. I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on, and we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open.
Yeah, so that was our little trip to Maria Island. Great little spot. Probably could have spent a bit more time there than what we did, and as I said before, take your own bikes over and you would see a hell of a lot more. We only had a couple of hours, and it took us a couple of hours to walk around to the painted cliffs and back. Seen a snake, which you will have seen in the video. Now we've got off the ship and we're having some fish and chips at the fish van. When they come out, we'll give you a look at what they have, and Ros will also take you through and show you the board as to what they sell.
Stuck in the moment, the fuse wide open.
So Dave's got his steak sandwich. Some potato scallops or cakes, whatever floats your boat. And I've got some flathead and chips.
Buoyancy floats your boat.
I beg your pardon.
Buoyancy floats your boat.
Morning guys, we've just entered Freshney National Park and we're heading to Wineglass Bay and Coles Bay today to have a look around, so we'll take you along for the ride.
Stuck in the moment.
So the Wineglass Bay Lookout circuit is 3 kilometres, approximately 1 to 1.5 hours, moderate steep walk to the lookout on a well-constructed track, not suited to those with health or mobility issues. So to go down to the beach, Wineglass Bay Lookout and beach, 6 kilometres. Pretty cool whale sculpture here at the entrance to the walking track. Oh, don't tell me. Wineglass Bay Hazards Beach Circuit is one of Tasmania's 60 great short walks. How amazing and how unusual. Let's go.
Stuck in the moment. When I'm with you, I'm not myself. You bring out the best in me, the side of me you can't see, and I don't need any other help.
So the walking track's pretty flat, but there's just a bit of a steep incline heading up towards the lookout. But like I said, beautiful views.
And you're standing by my side, if only for a while. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on, and we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the
So guys, Mount Amos is 3 to 5 hours return. There is a warning because it's a challenging walk for physically fit and well-equipped walkers. As you can see by the picture here, you actually have to climb up some rock. So this track requires boulder scrambling and has some extreme steep sections. So if you want to do this, I'm not going to do it because I've got bad knees and I don't feel like climbing up some rocks. So you need to allow at least 5 hours of daylight to complete this track. So there you go. If you're fit enough and you want to climb some rocks, when you're in Fresnay National Park, do the Mount Amos track.
Well, that was the walk up to the Wineglass Bay Lookout. We didn't walk down to the beach. There was a 1,000 stairs to go down to it, and Roz's knees aren't the best and she's got a bit of a sore throat, so she's finding it difficult to breathe at the moment.
It's not so much coming up the stairs, it's going down that hurts my knees more.
It was a nice little walk, beautiful, glorious day. The beach was white silicon sort of sand. Looked really nice, turquoise water. So it was well worth the trip out here to the Fresnay National Park. The walking tracks were, they were mint. They were very, very easy and very good. And there's a lot more walks than just the Wineglass Bay one. There's a few other bays to go to. There's a lighthouse. There's a whole heap of different things you can do out here. Now there's a lot of camping spots, tent camping spots. We'll call into the Visitor Information Centre and I'll see if I get a little bit of information on camping costs and stuff like that. So this is one of the other bays. It's Honeymoon Bay. So we'll go on down and we'll have a look and see what the beach and the water's like.
Looks beautiful from here.
And it's only, from the car park to here, it's only like a minute walk. Smell the salt. Salty water. Like mussels.
They're mussels.
There's a lot of them. A bit like me. Mussels everywhere. The water is so crystal clear. Nice little spot.
Cape Torval Lighthouse. The unmanned Cape Torval Lighthouse was constructed in 1971. Oh, that's when I was born. To assist the safe passage of many vessels plying the east coast.
So it's old.
Yes, baby. But I'm not.
Cape Torval Lighthouse. The unmanned Cape Torval Lighthouse was constructed in 1971 to assist the safe passage of the many vessels plying the east coast. It replaced the Cape Forrester Lighthouse on Lemon Rock, which was decommissioned the same year. Cape Torval was named by explorer Nicholas Bourdon in 1802 after a famous French admiral. Wow. Hey guys, we're at the Visitor Information Centre at the Fresnay National Park. Visitor Centre hours are from 9am to 4pm. If you don't have a park to get, a pass to get in the park, you can actually pay for one here. Toilets, Great Oyster Bay walk, 10 minutes return. It's a viewing area for photos.
So apart from the information centre, there's lots of knickknacks, souvenirs, information about the wildcare, Tasmania, friends and volunteers, the Fresnay National Park.
So we've got 18 van sites, and they're all just down this side here. So they all it's $16. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye bye.
The add-on people. The rates are down here. There, all the sites will have their own water and power, and you've got access to hot showers. It's $2. And generally, when we're doing bookings, it's usually over the phone, and we do say all our sites are 7 by 4 metres. So if you know you're not going to fit in there, it's probably not the best place to be. Yeah. So we have a ballot period. So ballot period is from December to February. In July every year, people put in what camping they want to do from December to January or February, and then we pull out the ballot. I think it's in July. Everyone has to put their things in. In August we draw it out. So generally we're fully booked between December, January, and February. Oh, and Easter is on the 5th.
And in Freshney National Park itself, how big is it?
It's 1,700 metres squared.
Yep.
I think it's 27 kilometres long, and then it's only in its shortest part, it's only about 1 kilometre, and that's the isthmus that's down at the peninsula.
Yep. So if there was one thing that you had to do, or you only had time, short time, what's the one thing whilst at Freshney that you should go and do?
I know everyone comes to Wineglass Bay Lookout, but I love the lighthouse. It's amazing.
We went up there and the scenery of those rocks was superb.
And you feel this big.
And you can see Wineglass Bay in the background, whereas we went to Wineglass Bay and her actual words were,
it's just
not that impressive.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
We actually enjoyed the lighthouse walk up there and all that.
And Honeymoon Bay was pretty stunning as well.
Yeah, agreed.
All the mussels and stuff along the edges and that.
Yeah, well, between, I think it's July and December, we have all the humpbacks and southern right whales going down. So up here is a hot spot for whale spotting. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And there was some big rocks down here called the Nuggets. There's always seals on there in the afternoon. There's penguins when they come back through from fishing. So yeah, it's amazing. I've been up there in rainstorms, and it is just, you can't do any different. It's just amazing. Yeah. My favourite spot.
So guys, that was the information centre here at Freshney National Park. A lot of information, so just come and see the guys here. We spoke to Evie, amazing. She'll give you all the information you need for all the walks, for camping, for everything.
And I'm going to have a apple sorbet ice cream.
And she recommends a vanilla slice at the Bicheno Bakery. Coles Bay Ice-Creamery. So they have a special today, fisherman's basket, a piece of fish, 3 prawns, 3 squids, 3 scallops, chips and salad, $29.90. So guys, this is the Coles Bay map. We're down here in Coles Bay. And as you can see, National Park's down that way. So you can get a little bit of a perspective. Now let's go across the road to the ice cream shop.
We've been sent here to try your apple sorbet.
Hey guys, Dave and I have stopped in at the Pondering Frog Cafe.
Ribbit.
And just next door to it, they have some RV parking, caravan parking. As long as you're fully self-contained with your own shower, toilet and your holding tanks for all your wastewater, you can stay a maximum of 7 days. Strictly no tents or cars in the RV area.
Come over to the shop and say hello when you arrive.
Picnic table under the tree here. So this is the map of where you can park. So they can fit a few vans in, depending on how close you want to be to the road.
So there's taps on all sides. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 taps.
So you can refill your tanks, but you just can't hook up. And here's your donation box on the other side to help with the maintenance of the area. So it's a great little stop in between Swansea and the Wineglass Bay area.
It's only approximately 20 minutes to Wineglass Bay from here. And I think it's about 30 odd back to Swansea.
Devonshire tea. Seafood chowder, garlic prawns, nachos, hamburger chips. Beer garden, Ice-Creamery and cafe. Frogs. Oh my god, look at all the frogs. So this is the cafe. All the little frogs. Menu. Come in and pesta Leicester.
Hey guys, I've got Lester here from the Pondering Frog Cafe and RV store.
And Ice-Creamery.
And Ice-Creamery. And I've been told it is the best in Tasmania.
Exactly right.
Okay, Lester, so what's your story?
I originated from Young, had a big business in Young.
Young cherry
Like
pickers.
200 acres of cherries, 140-seat restaurant, retail shop and a processing factory. I was the only cherry processor in Australia. I sold that 20 years ago. We come down here 9 years ago on a holiday, and I had done a little bit of research, and I said to Colette, Tasmania's going to go off like a frog in a sock. There's no doubt about that, you know. So you've got to get in on the ground. When we seen this block around, there was nothing here, right? There was a tin shed in the middle of the paddock out there. I knew it was right. The location was spot on. 3 towns: Swansea, Vishino, Coles Bay. Highway won't go away. Had to be this side of the turn. If this block had been the other side of the turn, I wouldn't have touched it. Freshwater river down there, right? We put $500,000 into building this, what we've got. This was the model that we started from the tin shed. This is what we wanted to get to. That RV stop over there is invaluable. But 300,000 people go to Wineglass Bay a year, right? They're all got to go past there. I don't want them all. They get some coming back and some going up, so, you know, it works. But our RV stop is very important for people to keep in the area a bit longer, and they've got to have somewhere to go. So it's only a donation, fine. You know?
I see that it's a 7-night minimum. I think I got a 7-night maximum, which I've seen on the
I
sign
don't know
out
when
there.
anyone comes.
Yeah,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know when they, I don't know. But the frog, when we first come, on our way down here from the Sunshine Coast, come through Griffith, my daughter give Colette that frog sitting on the floor up there.
Yep.
Right?
I'm from Narendra.
Oh well, my daughter worked at Griffith. Her husband's a detective. He had a lot to do with the funny things out there.
Yeah.
But she gave that frog to Colette to add to the collection, that's all. When we got here, no name, tin shed. The pictures are up there.
Yeah.
Tin shed in the middle of the paddock. You wouldn't get much inspiration out of that. So we sat him down out there and we started to build the little veranda. A farmer from up the road called in, first couple of days we were here. And we were talking, and he said, "What's that frog thinking about?" Because that's what he's doing, he's pondering, so to speak.
Yeah.
Colette said he's pondering over what we're going to call the place. And we looked at one another and said, "There's the name." So out come her frog collection. Some of those frogs up there behind the counter are 70, 80 year old, her father's collection. So everything's been evolved from that. We are in the process of getting a 3 metre high and a metre and a half wide of that big frog. It's just been fiberglassed. Started getting done pre-COVID, and that sort of mucked things up a bit, but we're up to the painting stage now. Probably we reckon within 3 weeks it'll be here. It was to go on the rock out there, on the fountain, water come out his mouth. So that'll be good, something different. That frog that's out the front there, the slide, it come out of the Hobart Aquatic Centre. The council in Hobart took it out because of litigation and safety stuff. They were going to smash it up. The moment that I made inquiry to buy it, you know what happened? Up went the price. But anyway, we wheeled and dealed and I got it, and this is where it belongs.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's the story of it all.
And outside you've got an alpaca and some goats. What's the story of that?
Well, Packy was in a block on his own around the road, and someone said to me the alpaca's fretting and that, and we had a few goats from my mate around the corner just to eat the grass. So we got the Packy to come, and now he's the guard dog of the goats. So he's there. The goats will come up to the fence, the kids pat the goats and all that stuff, so that's good. Something different.
What's your specialty on the menu? Like, what's your main seller?
Oh, Colette's very famous for her seafood chowder. Like, she's a master chef. The chowder's very special. All the food, she takes a pride in what she does. The ice creams are very special because we make them here. It's not Valhalla or anything else.
Yep,
it's homemade
right.
ice creams.
Yep.
It's simple as that. And that's why we do well with them, you know.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate your time,
All right.
Lester.
Thank
That was
you
a
very
really
much.
good feed that we had for lunch.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Cheers, mate. Hey guys, it's that time again. Joke time with Dave. Hey Roz,
You know.
did you hear about the two antennas that got married?
Nope.
The wedding was pretty average, but the reception was excellent. Catch up.